I'm Merlin Bradbury, and I'm here to interview Patrick Terrell for a job at the Murphy Good Winery. That must be the sound of him caterwauling on the piano. I was warned he was a musician. Tally-ho, Patrick. Merlin Bradbury for the interview. So, Patrick, my boy, let's get started. What would you say are your qualifications for this position? You mean besides the twins, Claire and Heathcliff? Really? If you don't want to take this seriously... Wait a second. You named your biceps after the Huxtables? That doesn't even make sense. Why not say like Bruce and Evan, the almighty twins? Something formidable. You name your biceps the way you want to, I'll name mine the way I want to. Perhaps I'll rephrase. Tell me something interesting about yourself, even useful to the application process. Well, I'm 31 years old. Really? Tell me about it, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician by day and a teacher and a tutor by night. Oh, well, that's quite nice. I'm a graphic designer and a web designer. Really? That too? Made an online documentary this past January and February. Oh, well, I can't say I approve of that. Sorry, I'm not really listening. I'm just going off of my own thoughts. What do you love about wine? Softball. Slow pitch. What do I love about wine? I don't know, everything from the grains and the yeast and the hops. That's beer. Oh, I mean, you know, from the mash to that's whiskey, Patrick. The grapes? Ah, there we are. Yes, that's vaguely wine. Patrick, if you were a ragu, of what sort would you be? Actually, I'm kind of a Prego man. Does that answer the question? Well, I don't see any room for joking about that. Roasted garlic? Patrick, if you yourself were a wine, what grape would you be? What sort of grapes do they use in Bartles and James wine coolers? Because that's probably me. Patrick, my good boy, if you were a bottle of port, what vintage would you be? What sort of port would I be? Well, port wine, also known as Vinho do Porto, and often simply port, is a Portuguese... Never mind. Yes, I'm reading Wikipedia. What? New question. What would you say is your biggest weakness? My weakness is my strength? Alright. Mr. Terrell, have you ever basted a ham before? I have not. Have I basted... Basted a ham. Basted a yam? You know, like a ham. Have you basted one before? How is that even relevant? Final question, and then I need to meet Mary Poppins for lunch. What would set you apart from other applicants? I feel like what sets me apart from others is my love of life. Well, I do love life too, yes. And my main loves in life are things like music and humor, which are completely extraneous to survival, much as wine is. And yet, it's one of the most beautiful things we can do with our time. And so I think that my passion for embracing the most flavor that I can out of life while I'm here is complementary to the goal of discussing Sonoma Valley and its wine. My dear words, sir. You have brought tears to this old reformed Nazi's eyes. It's beautiful. Mr. Terrell, would you mind if I tickled your skins a little bit? As long as you're referring to my drums and not something gross, no problem. Let me just see. This is what it's a little something I learned back when I was in the Queen's Navy.